Hi, Richard.
Hi.
How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Well, I'm Victoria. Nice to meet you. Did you find us okay?
Yeah, it was pretty easy to find.
Okay. Well, before we start, I'd like to talk to you about confidentiality. We state that whatever we talk about in this meeting today stays here, unless it has something to do with you harming yourself or somebody else. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get started. So, what brought you here today?
Well, I'm having some trouble with a drug addiction that I currently have.
Okay.
It's getting kind of bad, and I feel like I need an out, and I really want help, and I know that my mom can help me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to figure out how would I tell her about my meth addiction.
Okay. Well, before I can even say anything else, I just want to tell you that I really admire you for your courage and strength for you coming forward to acknowledge that you have a problem and that you want to work on it. It takes a lot for people to do that. So
Thanks.
that is a good strength that you have. So tell me more about a drugs addiction. When did it start?
Well, I'm 20 now, so it started, after I graduated high school, I started doing meth, but I really started smoking cigarettes when I was like 12, started smoking weed at 15 or so, and then after high school ended, I really got into the hard stuff, which is meth.
Okay. So what was a situation that led you into doing drugs?
I don't know, it was just kind of available, so I just did it because all my friends did,
So it seems like you have friends that did drugs, and because of that, it kind of influenced you to do it too.
Yeah, I'm not blaming them. I
Right.
still did it myself, but yeah.
Okay. So how long it been since you talked to your mom?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, since high school.
Since high school. Okay. Do you have a number that you can reach her on?
I still have her number. It's home.
Okay. So tell me more about you and your mom relationship.
Well, after my dad died, which I was 7, by the way, things really changed. We really didn't get along because she was really school, and I was kind of dropping out of classes, failing out. And she wanted me to go to college, but I didn't. And it's just, she always pressured me to be someone that I'm not. And she always tried to force me to go to school and get a career. And I think that just made me hate college and the whole idea. And so that's why I never went. And we haven't talked since I graduated high school because I didn't go to college.
Alright.
She didn't even come to my high school graduation.
Alright. Well, it seems like your mom was pushing you, to finish high school and go to college, I think it's because she loves you, but you guys haven't been talking for 2 years now.
Yeah.
And you need to reach out to her because you really need her right now. So how can I help you reach out to your mom?
Well, maybe you could try to tell me what to say. Not that you could tell me what to say, but help me understand how she's feeling,
Okay. All right. Well, you just told me that you and your mom have been out of contact for 2 years. So is the number that you have for her, is it current? Is it working?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So, what do you think she would say when you go to see her?
I'm not really sure what she would say. I feel like there's always a good and bad case,
Right.
Best and worst case scenario kind of thing.
Right. Well, I would like to do a little role play with you, if you don't mind. We could do a worst case scenario, and we can do a better case scenario. Worst case scenario would be when you go back to tell your mom about your drug addiction and how she was, how she would act out, stuff like that. And the better case scenario would be her accepting you and, welcoming you in and trying to help you overcome, your drug addiction.
Okay.
Okay, so when we start, I will be you and you will play your mom in the worst case scenario and just see how she's going to react. So tell me, what's a better place that you should talk to your mom?
Well, I would probably be on the phone with her,
On the
calling
phone.
her. And I would probably, because it's always so loud at my house, I could go to the town library or somewhere quiet where I could just talk to her.
Okay, so we'll just do the role play there and see how it plays out for the worst case scenario. Is that okay? So I'm going to be you and you're going to be your mom.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna start. So, hey mom, how you doing?
Fine. Where have you been?
Well, I've been hanging out with my friends now since high school, and I've been sleeping on the couch. And right now, I just want to come home because I need help, and I have problem with drug addiction, and I need you to help me. And I don't want to be around the drugs anymore.
And you think you could just come home?
Yeah, that's why I'm calling, because I want to come home. I don't want to be around the drugs anymore.
And have you been in school? What have you been doing?
No, I haven't been in school. I just been hanging out with my friends, and I know that it's been 2 years since we spoke, and I've been doing stuff that's not right, that you don't approve, but I just want to come home and try to work on my life to make my life better.
So what you're telling me is that you haven't seen me in 2 years, and you're addicted to meth, and now you think you're just gonna prance right on into the house and be doing drugs, deals, and out of our house for free?
Well, I don't want to do drugs. I just want to come because I need help. I want to get help, and I want to come home so you can help me, because I can get help where I'm at right now.
You know, I can't deal with this right now. You know, you're gonna need to go somewhere else. You need a rehab, you need something, and I can't give that to you.
Okay, let's stop. So that's how the worst case scenario is going to play out. How, she's going to be mad, like, I don't want to see you, don't come to my house and stuff like that. So let's say if that happened, if that actually happened,
Okay.
do you have any support system?
No.
You don't have, like, uncles?
I'm an only child. Nope. They all disown me after, the whole issue, not going to college. They completely disagree with me anyway. They feel the same way that my mom does.
So you don't have any support system?
No.
So would you reach out to agencies or, rehabs if your mom actually refused to, like, take you in? Will you?
I mean, I guess I could,
Would
but
you
I
be-
would need help with you, you to tell me where to go, who to call, that kind of thing.
Well, we have a lot of resources and that you can use to get help.
Mhm.
Like, we have the rehabilitation center here for drugs and alcohol abuse, and we also have other places open. We have groups for drugs and alcohol abuse people. So we have, like, different kinds of programs that can really help you, just in case your mom is not willing to take you back and your families are not willing to take you back as well.
Okay.
So right now we are gonna do, like, the better case scenario to see how your mom is gonna react when you talk to her about your drugs addiction and how you wanna come home. So in this role play, I'm gonna be your mom,
Okay.
and you're gonna play yourself.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna start.
Hey Mom, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How you been?
I've been okay. It's been 2 years. Where have you been?
Well, after I graduated high school, I moved in with a couple of buddies, and we've been living together.
Living together, doing what?
Just working down a subway,
Okay. So have you been in school over the years?
No.
Okay. So how may I help you? Why are you calling me now?
Well, I know this is going to be hard for you to hear, but I've been kind of doing some drugs, so I was wondering if you would want to let me back home.
You've been doing drugs? What kind of drugs?
Meth, Mom.
Meth.
Yeah.
How did you get involved with meth?
I don't know. My friends were doing it, and everybody was doing it, and Dad's dead, and you didn't accept me, and I felt like it was my only way I could release.
So you want to come home?
Mhm.
What do you want to come home and do?
Anything that you'll let me do.
Well, because you're not going to be doing drugs in my house.
I know.
If you come home, if I agree to bring you home, you have to promise me that you will go to rehab, you will work on your drugs problem, you will get yourself straightened out, and you will get back in school. Those are the conditions that you're going to come home on.
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
Mhm.
All right, and I'll pick you up tomorrow. If that's what you want, or tell me when I can pick you up, and then I'll bring you home.
Can you pick me up today?
What time today?
4 o'clock after work?
Okay, and I'll be there 4 o'clock. And where can I see you? Where can I get you from?
Well, you can pick me up at my friend's house, Frank. He lives down the road.
Okay, well, text me the address to your friend's house, and I'll be there at 6 o'clock after I get off work.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So we end the role play.
That felt so good.
Yeah, so you see, that's like, that's how the better case scenario might play out.
Yeah.
So I just want to inform you, it might not go the way we just did it.
Okay.
So you always have to, see how it might go. This is just a way to show how it might go, but it might not always go the way we planned it. So
Yeah.
you just have to, be open to it.
Okay.
So if it goes this way and your mom come and pick you up, are you going to be willing to do everything that you have told her on the phone that you was going to do?
I don't want to be in this case again. So.
Okay. Well, I'm so glad that we met today. We talked about how long you've been, struggling with your drugs addiction problems and how you want to get help now. You want to go home, and you want to get off the drugs. And we talk about how your mom might react if you call her to tell her that you want to come home. We had a better case scenario and a worst case scenario. And we also talk about resources that are available to you just in case your mom refuses to take you, home with her. So I just want to tell you that you can call me, call my secretary, and she can get to me whenever you need me. If you need us to go over it again before you talk to her, you can also call me. But if you talk to her, you can also call me and then we can talk about how everything went, because I have backup plan.
Is there any way that once I'm back home and if I'm doing well or not so well, whatever, kind of just call you to kind of tell you what's going on?
Well, yeah, I'll give you my secretary number. You could call me. She, as long as you call her, she will call me right away. She will beat me, and I'll be able to get back to you. And we could talk about how the meeting went with your mom and how she took the news and everything. And then we
That
can
would be
move on
awesome.
from there. Right. So I just want to thank you for coming in today. You have one of the most incredible strengths that I can ever think of, for you to just come up on your own and decide that you want to get help for your drug addiction. And I see good things for you in the future. So I'm definitely going to see you. Call me whenever you need me, and I'll be here and we can talk about it.
Thanks.
So it was really nice meeting you
Thank
today.
you.
Thank you.